It is, what day is it today? May 16th, and I am cycle day 17. So I took my Clomid on days 3 to 7 of my cycle. And I've been taking OPKs, the ovulation predictor kits, since about cycle day like 12. Even though I know that I ovulate, even on Clomid, I ovulate later. So I was checking my calendar from last cycle, and I had a clear, very clear positive on cycle day 16. So today is cycle day 17, and all the tests that I've taken are very, very clearly negative. So nothing is popping up at all. And at this point in my last cycle, I was for sure having like my surge and everything, but so I don't know, I'm hoping that it's not because the Clomid is not working. I think I'm just gonna have a later ovulation, but I am still tracking things like my temperature, which has oddly enough been like 36.22 for like 10 days in a row, just straight line, like no fluctuation at all, which is really, really weird for me. It's usually all over the place, so for it to be the exact same temperature is really weird. And so there hasn't been any like drop or significant rise, so I know that I haven't missed my ovulation. It just hasn't happened yet. But I know last time when I did get my positive test, I had a very clear negative the one day, and then the next day very positive. So I'm hoping that that's just going to be what's going to happen this time. I'm just going to have to kind of keep track of things. I'm also tracking like my cervical mucus, and things haven't been looking too fertile lately, and so just trying to keep track of everything. Fortunately, Luke is working not like in town, but he's home every night, so I don't have to worry about that this time around, trying to match that up and whatnot. But so anyways, that's my first update of this cycle. So just waiting for those positive ovulation kits, and then we'll just take it from there once we finally get one. And when I do, I will update you then on when it happened and if it happened. But fingers crossed it happens soon. All right, so we are, what am I, cycle day 20. I don't know what the day is today. The 19th? I think today's the 19th. Sorry, this sounds really weird right now. And so I just did an ovulation test. I keep getting negative, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna ovulate this cycle. But then I just did an ovulation test, and it's not even finished yet, but I can tell that, if you can see it, that it's gonna come out positive. I can usually tell pretty quickly because as soon as I see it starting to go across the screen, it'll pick up that first line right away. If it doesn't pick it up within the first like 10-15 seconds, I know that it's not going to be a positive. So I can usually tell pretty quickly that it's going to be a positive, which is awesome. So yeah, so it's starting to get even darker, and it's only been like 30 seconds. So that's awesome that I'm finally getting a positive ovulation test. I've been having a lot of like ovulation pains, like cramping. I can feel it in my right ovary. And so because I'm on the 150 milligrams of Clomid, they almost sometimes feel like they're like overstimulated, like they get quite crampy. So that's been kind of a sign. And then my temperatures have been kind of going a little bit lower. They haven't had a big dip or anything, but they have been getting lower. And then also my cervical mucus has definitely been becoming more fertile, as in it's been definitely looking more egg whitish. But yeah, so cycle day 20, and yeah, I finally have a positive ovulation test. Okay, so it is, what day? Again, I don't know what day. I get so lost in days. These days, I don't know what day. I know what cycle day I am. I don't know what actual day it is of the month, but I know what cycle day I am. So I'm cycle day 23, which I think means it's the 22nd today. It's the Friday. And so last cycle I ovulated, cycle day 18. I was getting ovulation, like positive ovulation test day like 16, 17, 18. So today is cycle day 23. Was still getting positive ovulation test yesterday. I thought for sure that when I woke up this morning I would have a rise in my temperature. But I didn't. It was still low, and so I took another ovulation test today, and it was even more positive than yesterday's, which I guess is a good sign. I guess it could be complete opposite. It could be negative and I could have not ovulated at all, but it looks like my body is still gearing up to ovulate and is still putting out the LH that's telling me that I'm going to ovulate soon. And so it's just really frustrating getting like 5 days in a row of positive ovulation tests, not knowing what's happening, not knowing what I'm going to ovulate, if I'm going to ovulate. I really am jealous of those that have 28-day cycles, who know they're going to ovulate on cycle day 14. They get 2 positive ovulations. Like, I just wish that some days I could have like an estimated day of when I might, but everything is so up in the air. It's just, but I mean, I guess I am very happy that it looks like I still am going to ovulate and that I still am going to have a chance. So fingers crossed. I just wanted to update you guys just to let you know that I still don't have a confirmed ovulation, but still hoping for it either tomorrow or the day after. And until then, we're just going to keep our fingers crossed, keep doing what we're supposed to be doing, and just go from there. For those of you who haven't watched our daily vlogs, this is my daughter. Whoa, can you say hi? Hi. Just having some dinner. I just wanted to update you guys and let you know, and then my next update should hopefully be when I've confirmed ovulation. Hello guys. Just sitting here with Amelia. Having an apple. You're cute. So I am cycle day 25 today. Temperature again stayed the exact same as it has been, which is really frustrating. But then I took another ovulation test today, and the most positive that I've ever seen an ovulation test. Within 20 seconds, it was like all the dye had gone straight to the test line. So I'm not sure if just the LH has just been sitting there and I've been trying to ovulate, but my body just hasn't done it yet. Please don't pinch me. And so now it's finally at that point where it's going to, or it's just tough because with PCOS, our LH levels are high to begin with. So a lot of people suggest not even using ovulation tests. However, I have to. I need to be able to kind of have something to like prepare me beforehand, before it's gonna happen, because of Luke working out of town. I need something that says it's possibly coming soon. And so I'm hoping. I've been really crampy, having a lot of ovarian cramps today, so I'm hoping that that's something good, but we'll see. Just wanted to update you guys that again, I'm still getting positive ovulation tests. That's 6 days in a row now, but today's was by far the most positive that it's ever been. So you don't need another orange. Anyways, my next update I'm hoping should be that I've had my temp rise, so we'll see. Hopefully that's tomorrow or the next day. Fingers are crossed. All right, hello guys. So it is cycle day 28. It's the 27th of May, which is crazy on its own that it's almost the end of May. I'm just at my sister's place here in Niagara Falls. Got my daughter, Amelia. And so I just wanted to update quickly. Yesterday was just crazy. So it's crazy driving to Niagara Falls, and so I just didn't get a chance to. But so yesterday morning, I finally got a rise in temperature. Thank goodness. And so, but then I also got another positive ovulation test, so I wasn't sure if it was just a fluke with the temperature or what. But then this morning, my temperature stayed up. I got a negative ovulation test, so that means that hopefully I ovulated on, what would it have been, Monday? A rise in temperature on Tuesday. Yeah, Monday. So it would have been cycle day 26. So quite a delay of ovulation. It was a week past when I ovulated the first cycle. And so I called my OB. I was supposed to have an appointment tomorrow. Called my OB and rescheduled it for next Friday because there was no point in me going in this week. We wouldn't be able to tell anything anyway, so I figure I'll go in next Friday and then I'll know either way if I am pregnant, and if I'm not, then we can start another round of the fertility medication. So anyways, that's the update. I have ovulated, temperatures are up, so things are looking good. Now we just have to start the 2-week wait, which is brutal. Horrible, but I'm going to promise myself not to symptom spot this week and to wait to test until at least 10 days past ovulation. So we'll see. We'll see if I can wait. But anyways, until the next update. Bye. Alright, hello guys. So I said that I would try to wait until 10 days past ovulation. However, like I said, I'm addicted to peeing on sticks, and so I'm 8 days past ovulation. I'm being a little bit more quiet because Amelia is napping in the other room. So I'm trying to be quiet. And I know that 8 days past ovulation, chances of, if it is positive, chances of it actually popping up are not high. Also, it's noon, so this is not first morning urine. Last time I peed was, what time was it? 7:30, so it's been like 4.5 hours, so I figured that's a good hold. I know that I probably shouldn't be doing this. It's just feeding my addiction, and I'm just gonna be disappointed if it's negative, but I can just look at it as a big fat not yet, not a big fat negative, or it could surprise us all and it could be positive. But my temperatures have literally been like this. There's been like no implantation dip, no like tri-basic chart where it goes up another level. Only symptom that I've really been having is I've been exhausted, as in going to bed super early and napping whenever Amelia naps during the day. Last weekend, I actually had to have Luke take Amelia for a bit so I could have a nap. So that's really the only symptom that I've really been having. So anyways, thought I'd give it a shot. So I have the first response, early results. It's really the only ones that I'll use because it's the only ones that I trust, really. Yeah, and so as you can see, I should probably be straightening my hair, but instead I'm taking a pee test. So I'm going to dip it in the urine because for the life of me, whenever I try to pee on them, I can't pee on the sticks properly, so I am dipping. And so yeah, here it goes. So I think I have to dip it for a second here. Just a minute. Okay. Got it. So, okay, 5 seconds. And 6 for good luck. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to just put this over top. And I think I have to wait, how long does it say to wait for? 3 minutes. So we'll be back in 3 minutes. All right, so it's been 3 minutes. Very long 3 minutes, but anyway, it's been 3 minutes. So, okay. I'm expecting a negative because it is 8 days past ovulation. My temperature hasn't done anything except for stay high. And I've been sleeping a lot. But other than that, not really. So anyways, let's go. No. Sorry, I'm shaking. 1 second. Do you guys see that second line? You guys, I'm pretty sure I'm pregnant. Okay, I wasn't expecting this at all, so I'm not really sure what to do, and I'm shaking really bad, and I'm sorry. Oh my God, I am pregnant, and Amelia is going to have a sibling. Amelia is going to be a big sister. Oh my God. I honestly was not expecting this cycle because of the delayed ovulation. I didn't ovulate until cycle day 26. It's only 8 days past ovulation. Holy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, so now what do I do? So Luke's actually gone this week working, and then he's gone all weekend visiting his dad and mom and working up north. So how am I gonna tell him? I'm gonna have to think of a fun way to tell him. Oh my God, guys. All right, guys, so there you have it. I think I am in absolute shock that this is even happening. So yeah, I'm pregnant. And so I waited a couple weeks to put this video up just because I wanted to tell all of our close friends and family first before I release it on YouTube, just out of respect for them. So that's why it's coming out a little bit late. Some of you may have been wondering why it has been so long since my first cycle video that I put up. And so that's the reason, because I've been waiting to tell everybody. And so thank you for being patient, and thank you everybody for all of your love and prayers and support and everything. Everyone who watched the first cycle video, I never in my wildest dreams thought that my second cycle would be the cycle that I was telling you that I was pregnant. After taking 3 years with Amelia to get pregnant, the fact that it's taken 2 months is beyond our wildest dreams. And so I think what I'm going to be doing for my bump dates are I'm going to be doing them on Fridays, just like my 4 More Friday videos. But I'll be doing them every other week just because things don't usually change that much week to week. If something does, or I have an appointment or something, then I may throw in another one. But I think what I'm going to do is every other week do a bump date, and then in between do what I've been doing kind of in my 4 More Friday videos, like tags and challenges and hauls and different kind of stuff like that. And so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can keep following me through this journey of the next 40 weeks, which seems so far away, but after having Amelia, I know that it goes so fast. And so my next update should be either this Friday or next. I don't have an ultrasound until, I think it's July 7th is my first ultrasound, so that won't happen for a little bit. But I will do a bump date kind of telling you all about like my early pregnancy symptoms and stuff like that. So that should be up probably this Friday. I think I'm going to do that video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that red button so you can follow us. Thumbs up this video for yay getting pregnant. And leave a nice and friendly comment below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.